So one time I was sitting at a talk like this, and my teacher, Zen Master Dae Kwang, was talking. Then there was question and answer. So one person raised their hand and said, Master, you're a really, really good teacher. Then Zen Master Dae Kwang said, no, I'm not a good teacher. No, you really are a great teacher. I mean, you travel all over the world. You meet all these great people. You're a famous Zen Master. You wrote all these books. No. I am not a great teacher. Then the person is quite puzzled because they see that he's not going to accept the fact that he's a great teacher. Right? And then he says, well, why is it that you're not a great teacher? And then Zen Master Dae Kwang just does this. Then the student is kind of puzzled. Well, what does that mean? I have a tongue. So a better teacher is a tree. Like Valen from Penang just said, I went to the botanical garden and looked at a tree. That's very good. Because a tree isn't going to explain anything to you, right? But think about it. When Buddha left home, he didn't go to a therapist. He didn't go to a library. He went and sat underneath a tree, right? And what did the tree have to say to him? What did the star have to say to him? So what it's pointing towards is you have to experience what your true self is. You know? So everybody can have this experience. The problem is that you can even have it when somebody's explaining something to you, except usually it doesn't happen. You can have this experience anytime if you wake up just now, right? So this tree is teaching you something. The other thing he said there were two things that are really good teachers. One is a tree, because it doesn't have a tongue, and the other, this will really surprise you. The other one is snow, because snow also doesn't have a tongue, right? So everything is always teaching us all the time. Even the people that are talking to us and explaining this stuff to us are, except usually we get attached. But these things, they are just what they are. Like he was explaining how a flower is just what it is. And it doesn't fight with itself. It just does. So anytime a tree just does, right? Snow just does. It doesn't care whether you're going to slip on it. It doesn't care whether it's too cold or too hot. It just doesn't care. It just... So that's the best teacher. That is, everything is just as it is. If you can attain that, then it's possible to help the world. So just as it is our job too. But nobody understands their job, right? So even Buddha had a little difficulty with that. So in the end, after he got enlightenment, he had to get up and help the world, right? That's our job too. So we're not a tree. We're not a star. We're not a rock. We're not a frog. But we are a human being. Human being has a job. So Buddha had a job. How's he doing these days? Jesus had a job. How's he doing these days? Right? There's still a lot of suffering in the world. So our job is to help the world. So finding that is the most important thing. So actually, a tree will help you find that because it's not going to tell you. It just shows you, just do it. That's our job too. It's just that our job is a little different. But still, the teaching is the same. Just do it. The flower is just a flower. Tree is a tree. Snow, cold. Yeah. That's us too. You just have to find out what the us too is. Thank you.